Hi everybody, this is Carol Siddall at JournalDreamworld. Welcome to my channel, and I am working on just a little something for my Easter journal that I'm doing. This is part of a collaboration for Diane Shaw for some of the digis in her channel. And they are in Etsy. She's Myoldbarndoor on Etsy, and she is Shaw Craft 1 on YouTube, and you can find out all about it. So I chose the Easter DigiKit that she had, and I've got the pages all put together. It's going to be a single signature journal. I'd have to recount the pages. I totally forgot. But it's got all kinds of stuff in here, and I just love her kit. It's called Vintage Easter, but I am making a page to kind of go in like the front pocket. It's a little bit different. It's a collage, but I want to do something different. I don't know, just something that just kind of struck me I wanted to do. So what I'm going to do with this is, once I get a collage, I'm going to fold it in half and then fold down the edge here and put an opening and just make it a place where if somebody wants to save some pictures or whatever, they can do that other than putting them in the journal. So this will kind of be like in a pocket in the back of the journal. So, and I do tons of collages. I do a lot of master boards and stuff, but I just want to play around, do something a little bit different. So I'm very excited about doing this. What I did is I took I got the base done. That's all I've done so far. These are the little pieces of scrap that I want to use. That come from various digis of hers, the Vintage Easter, and just some little miscellaneous scraps I have left over. I took a piece of black construction paper, and then I cut 1/2-inch strips. I did it in green because the green really popped off the black. Plus green is kind of like an Eastery spring color. So I'm just going to get started laying these down and putting these on here in a collage. And I call it layered collage because each piece is going to have several levels to it. And this is an old magazine. I'll put this up here for now. This is an old magazine that I'm just using for my glue book. I just get old magazines at Goodwill or whatever, and I like them because they're big and I don't have to keep constantly changing out pages. So let me get started. I got my glue stick, my trusty little glue stick, if I can get it open here. Oh goodness, these are so hard sometimes to get open. I don't know why. There we go. Oh, maybe it was glued in there. That could be the reason. So like I said, I've got several things here, and I am just going to randomly lay these around. I'll make sure you can see what I'm doing. Yep, we're good. So I think this would just be kind of neat and kind of different looking. Some people may like it, some people might go, that's different. But that's the fun of art. That's the fun of doing stuff like this, is doing it different. And I'm gonna have it so that they have a little bit of a border between each one. Let me get my little handy dandy little stick here. And I don't worry about glue getting over here because it's going to dry clear anyhow. And like I said, I've got the pieces cut. This is part of, there's several people that are doing this. Like I said, if you go to her YouTube channel, she's got a whole video on the collaboration, and I think this video will show March 29th. Pretty sure that's 29th, 30th, 31st. Pretty sure it's March 29th. I have to look up the schedule that she gave me. So I'm actually doing it a bit early. Today is March 19th. So just gonna get it out of the way. Then that way I can go ahead and start doing videos where I'm actually putting stuff. I've made ephemera. I got a lot of stuff to put in the journal and get that made. I want to get it made. Okay, so we got that there. And then let's see here. I think this. So it's just it's a collage. But I'm not overlapping. I'm kind of going between, because this is not going to be cut up. This is going to be left whole and just folded in half. So I'm kind of like making my own little book cover, so to speak. And I'm just layering different pieces on here. Let's see, let's get some of the big pieces. And they'll go different directions. I love that. Isn't that pretty? That's from her DigiKit. It's got beautiful pieces in it. Beautiful art. So, very excited to do. I've never done an Easter journal, so this has been fun for me. Just trying to, you know, get the colors. And the good thing about Diane is she does a lot of background papers. This came with some background papers, but I wanted some that were just solid colors. So I've got those to use, as well as ones from the kit. So I'm pretty well set. But I started to do this. It's something, like I said, it's a little bit different. Let me see. Where it is. Can't remember where I did that one. So I'm just going to get some of these bigger pieces down and then come back. Oh, let me. And I get glue everywhere, so. Come back. Whoop, wrong side. Just start putting this stuff down. These are just old pieces that I had and reprints that I did. Because I always print out a lot to make sure that I've got, you know, collage type papers. Okay, let's put this one. I'm gonna have them going different directions. That's this from her kit. Let me see. I love this blue-green color. It's one of her, I believe that's from, oh, what's it called? The pack. Piece Pack. She has a Piece Pack 1 and Piece Pack 2 that has all these pretty papers that she made. Okay, let's do this one going this way. So I'm just gonna lay this down and have a little fun with a little something that's a little bit different than the normal collage. You know, variations, spice of life. And it goes fast. That's what's cool about it. Once you have your papers, your little pieces all ready, it goes pretty quick laying them down. So if you prepare ahead time, it's like you don't have to tear your pieces at the same time you're trying to make it, and it goes a lot faster. because I don't have a habit of doing that. I have a habit, for some reason, of doing things the long way. I don't know why I do that, but I do. Just how I do it. Just how I roll. So I hope everybody's having a good week so far. I am. Let's see if that's good. That's not good. I have to find a place for this to fit. Let's put this down here. Having a good week so far. Went to my chiropractor this morning. Snap, crackle, pop. Oh, I feel so much better. Chiropractors are wonderful. It's good to keep your bones where they're supposed to be. And at my age, they don't tend to stay there. So I try to go at least a couple times a month. And doing something for myself. So Easter's coming. We hit daylight savings, which I totally wasn't even aware that it was daylight savings time. I woke up the next day and I'm like, why is it so light outside? It's so early. And I'm like, got up and I told my daughter, I said, geez, it's awful light. She goes, Mom, daylight savings time changed. And I'm like, it did? She goes, yeah. Everybody knew it, Mom, except for you. And I'm like, well, I didn't. See, this is what I mean by layering, just putting different colors on here. Usually daylight savings so much closer to Easter, so it just kind of threw me off that it came so fast. You know, I wasn't prepared. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. So I'm going to do this. Golly, I'm going to do this Easter one. And then I think I'm going to do a fairy journal. I haven't done one in a long time, and I love fairy journals. I love doing them. That came off of one of her. I was thinking about just putting it on the center there. Let's see what we got here. Here's a piece. That's pretty. That's a pretty piece. Put it over here like that. So, I tell you, glue sticks is something I always have on hand. I never know when I'm going to collage. It's like sometimes when I want to do something, but I don't know exactly what I want to do, whether it's work on a journal or work on ephemera, I just collage. You know, this is something a little bit different because the background's different, and I'm layering things up, which makes it kind of unique and different. Let me see. Put that there, like that there. Save those scraps. They're perfect for things like this. Perfect. I just use an old credit card to scrape everything down. Let me see here. Yeah, that'll look good there. Well, I can dirty up a page quick, I'll tell you that. I can dirty up a page quick. So, like I said, I wanted to have something in the journal. I like to have a space where people can save pictures or letters that they got for the occasion, and or whatever it is they want to save, you know? Who knows? But I think it's fun to have that. We've got this pretty, oh, he looks pretty on that color, doesn't he? So we'll put him on there. I think I'll do him going up this way. he's on one of the digi pages. I love the colors that she used in here, the Easter colors. They're more, instead of bright primary colors, you can see here they're pastel, or they're deep colors like this. Aren't those kids the cutest? This isn't sewn together. That's a background page. I put in, of course, some of my pages. That's one of her background pages there that she has. I had real Eastery colors to it. And I added some of my own pages, you know, the pretty bird. This is one of hers, the old dictionary with the pretty colors on it. So much of what she did fit right into the makings for this journal. That's old gift wrap paper there. So, oh, look at that. Isn't he a beautiful bunny? And see, there's the hummingbird. So, you know, when you get these kits, use some of the pictures from the kits, not only as the pages, but for ephemera. You can do all kinds of stuff with them. As you can see here, let me see, I'll pull these out. I took some of the kids and cut them out, and I'll use these in the journal. I might use them on a tag. I might use them on an envelope. Not sure exactly where, but they're just so cute. I mean, it's really a pretty kit. Really pretty kit. So, and I had already done a master board earlier, which I totally forgot to put on camera. Pulling this out so I can show you. It made some, this can be a corner pocket, probably. I'll use that for a corner pocket. Here's for a tag, stick a tag in there. Here's another place for a tag or whatever I choose to put it in. Another place for a tag. And some of the things I just did little circle punches on them. Oh, that's something different. That's from another place. And then a belly band. So just use it. And I'm not going to worry about covering the back because that's going to be down on all these. I didn't, you know, if it was going to be a journal card, I would definitely put some coffee dye paper on the back. But I didn't even worry about it with these because you're not going to see the back of them. But it was fun to do, and it didn't take long, and there we go. I got some ephemera. So let's see here. Let's put this here. Might have to, let's see. Might put that there. Let me grab my little tear ruler. I have to just cut this one down a bit. There we go there. And this is one of hers. She had all different colors, like reds and greens and blues, and then the yellows. And she did these long before she did the Easter kit, so I mean, I don't think she even knew how well it was all going to go together. Oh. So let's just put that right there. There we go. And we can put a little yellow piece here. Everything just seems to flow when you get going on it. Oh, gluey sticky fingers. but it's fun. And I just will make masterboards, books that are great for making masterboards. If you go to Goodwill or whatever, get one of those like landscape books that are a bit bigger. I've got one that was Hawaii, I think. And the pages were, you know, not too thick, because you don't want to, because remember, if you're using them to make journal cards, you're going to cover the back neutral colors, and then you're going to do your front and your collage. So then you can end up with a real thick board, and you don't want it too thick because it takes up space in your journal. So you got to kind of watch that. So get one of those landscape books, because the pages are perfect size, and you just do it in the book. Turn the page, do the back of that page, start another one. So I've got them where I've got farm masterboards, I've got fairy masterboards, but it's all within the same book. So all I have to do is when I want to look for something, I just pull that book down and go through the masterboards that I've already done. They're great to just do when you want to do something, but you don't know what you want to do, but you want to fiddle around. They're great for that. So get those. Kind of want this one to go this way. Gets the old inspiration juices going too. Let's see. Okay, that's about this much. Because, you know, you always end up using them. At least I do. I always end up using my masterboards somewhere, you know. May not be right away. Who knows when it will be, but I always end up using them. And I've already got it, so I don't have to worry about, oh, I need a masterboard for this. Okay, so now I'm going to start adding another layer. Like this, that little stamp there would be cute. This was on, I think it was on this one. Whoa, he's slipping and sliding. Don't be slipping and sliding. Okay. And we can put this one. Get this one out of the way. My fingers are getting all glued up. All glued up. Okay. Let's put this here. Oh. Do this one. Oh, I just glued my whole fingernail. I don't have fingernails. I don't even know why I said fingernails. I have no fingernails. I constantly chopping them off because I can't, you know, when I want to do something like pull tape off or something, I can't do it with nails on. I've tried because I like the look of having nails, but they get to be a pain, and then I get aggravated with them, and then I pick them off, and I spent all that money for nothing. So this is just play around, see where you want it to go. That's pretty. Let's see if I can get this off of here. Oh, where'd you come from? Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good to get that. Okay. Let's do this one going this way. And see, just layer your... It's fun to do it in the layers because this gives it a whole different kind of vibe. I don't know. At least it's working that way for me. You can do any theme that you want, you know? You can even just do one thing. If you want to do horses or cows or something. It'd be fun to do that too. Okay, so I've got these pretty little strips. I don't even know where I got these. I've had them for so long. Let's put one right down in the middle of this. It's pretty. Let's see. Something over here, and I'm thinking just want to cut a piece of this flower off. Oh, looks like it's a hibiscus. I know that because we had those growing all over the place in Cuba, which is one of the places I had the privilege to live. It was on the military base. I lived there in Cuba for 12 years. I loved it. Had my horses, beautiful weather, small community. But the older I got, the smaller that base got because it was only 45 square miles. But it was nice because I could, you know, when I got older, I could just go off because how far can you go on an island, right? So my parents never worried too much about it. But I loved living there. I was born in Alaska. I lived there till I was 8. Born in Kodiak. Yeah, so I don't run into too many people that have been born and lived the places that I've lived. I mean, they've lived other places, but Alaska to Cuba? Yeah. It's not too often. My dad worked for the government. He wasn't in the service, but he worked for he was during World War I, but, World War II. But, he got a contract as an engineer with the Navy, and so we lived on naval bases, which was a lot of fun. I hated leaving Alaska when we left because we lived out in the woods, out in the country, had a beautiful home, and we could just go hiking off into the woods, and it was quite beautiful. If you haven't been to Alaska, take a trip there because it is God's country. It's like nothing you've ever seen. It's just so vast. Let's turn this around. I think I might want to put this in here. So, take a cruise or just take a trip. It's expensive, but it's worth it if you're a traveling kind of person. Let's do this right here. These itty bitty tiny pieces. up a lot of my scraps. And I'm going to end up with a beautiful project. I have this spot here. I need to put something there, don't I? That might work. Good. I have to wash that afterwards. Got glue stuck to it. Yeah, that'll work. It's kind of sliding. Let me change my glue page here to a fresh one. Okay, where'd it go? Where did it go? Where did the little yellow piece go? Oh, there you are. I'm like, I know I saw it. So, yep. Now I'm a Georgia girl living in Georgia. I live in North Georgia though. Sort of, I'm about 60 miles north of Atlanta. I'm about 2 hours away from Tennessee and South Carolina, which is nice because I like to go to Tennessee and just traipse around there. It's 2 hour, can be, you know, it's a day trip. So it's a lot of fun. And I've got, my son-in-law's parents live in Cleveland, Georgia, which is, you go 30 minutes this way, you're in Dahlonega, 30 minutes another way, you're in Pigeon Forge. So there's a lot to do around there. Up in the mountains, it's just beautiful. And then it's, if I want to go to the beach, it's 4 hours to Savannah. Or, you know, get over to the coast. The West Coast takes about 5-6 hours. The Florida, so, you know, traipse around. Although my traipsing days are getting further, you know, further apart due to age, and of course, I'm very, people tell me all the time I don't look my age. Thank you, Jesus. I'll be 71 this summer, but I don't know. I don't think old. I don't think old. I don't want to think old. I need a something for right here. Right here. Let's see if I can find something. It's gonna have to be like, I could do a little piece of the dictionary. That would look good. Let's see, maybe I can even pick out a word. Aluminum sulfate, aluminum, amalgamate, amash, I wonder if it's got, you know, aluminum gel. Or what color? What color? I need to focus more on the color. Maybe the blue. So let's go with this right here. I'm probably gonna have to, I'm sure I'm gonna have to take this page down. It looks a little big for that teeny tiny square. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so let's take this off. And that'll work. I tell ya, go check out Diane's. She's got so much stuff. Diane's one of the oldies in the journaling world. She's not old, but she's one of the people that was at the beginning of people doing their own YouTube channels for journal making. I started in 2013, and there weren't that many. I learned a lot. I learned a lot from her. I consider her a dear friend of mine right now. She was kind of like a mentor to me, and I learned a lot from Gail Augustinelli, who is like the OG. She was like one of the first. Her and Artie Mays and people like that. Did I get them all? I think I got all the square. Oh. We got one. Let me see here. Let's see what I can do here. See, I saved up all the scraps. I could do... I like the brown scraps on them. No, it's a little too dark, isn't it? Let's see what we can put there. It's going really the wrong direction. I've got a big piece of that. Not something with some writing on it. What are these down here? Oh, here we go. That's pretty. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let me see how good my tearing skills are here. And I'm doing this without fingernails, people. Yeah, get it straight. There we go. There's like a little pattern in it. So, I think that'll work. Okay, so we're gonna do this one. Let's do it this long. Okay, let's do this. Oh. Let's do this on top of this. Ooh, sticky fingers. Stick fingers. Get that on there. Okay, sorry, I quit talking. I lost my train of thought there for a second. I'm sticking everything here. Okay, come on. And we're just going to put you right down the middle here. Okay. This is such a pretty piece. Wish I had a place to use it, but I think that'd be too much there. Yeah. So I've used that one, 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 that one. Okay. I think okay. I think I have gotten it all used up. That's really pretty. Can you see it? Let me see. Isn't that pretty? I like the stripes in between. It really gives it some added character. It makes everything kind of pop upwards. Because if I had just put it on the black, I mean, it would still pop, but I just think that's just an added level to put something different in the background. That's what I think. Okay, it's got to dry. And then I'm going to fold it. Got to ride on that so it's a little stiff. Yeah. This is going to fold down. So I think what I want to do is get out my little board here. I think I want to go right here. Slow and steady. Back over there because that's kind of thick. Remember, it's going through this side too. Might have to just go. Let's see if I can get that. Go down there. Okay. That, and I think I'm going to cut these. Put that on there. You'd think with all the glue on my fingers, this would stick, right? There we go. Just even that out a little bit. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that great? You know, the things you can make when you just put your mind to it. So I think what I want to do is put a brad here and a brad here. And use those to do the tie. Oh, that just came out so cool looking. Let's see, I can either put this like in the back pocket. I'll be up like this. Could even do it like that so the egg's up. And be next to him. Because I haven't done the cover yet. I did find a piece of material that I really liked. Actually, what it is, I got this, which is very springy, very Easter looking. This was a pillowcase, a pillow cover, like a sham. And I go to secondhand stores, look for material, and I found a lot of really cool stuff in pillows. Came home, you know, washed it, got it nice and clean. It smells so good. Oh, it smells really clean. And then I just separated it out, and I've got this beautiful long piece of material. So I could do the journal cover in this, you know, something like that. And I've already made 2 toppers. I just haven't decided which one I'm going to use. So I could do like, so it'd be about this big, right? Like about, now I'm just playing around here, just playing around, something like that, you know. I could do this one, which would be in the center. That looks really pretty. Or I could do this one. I like the pink popping out because there's a lot of green and there's blue in it. And of course, since it's my material, I can pretty much cut this wherever I want. I could go, you know, and make it so that, you know, cut it so that the big rows, because there's several of them in here. Here's one. See, that's oh, I like that. I like that one. Let me see. I'm just playing around. See, I got myself thinking. Oh, piece of string. Come on. And it's so easy to just change these. All you need is a seam ripper, pretty much, in your hands to tear. Okay. I could probably find another one like this further up. It does have the... Oh, there's one over there. Because this is, I think this journal is 7.5 inches. I don't even know if you guys can see that. Isn't that pretty? I could put him on there. Or I could do this one. Why don't you guys leave me a comment? If you stop by and you see this, leave me a comment on which topper you would like, the kids or the bunny. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to use this material for the, I might do both the inside and the outside of the journal in this since I have so much of it. So, but I'm not exactly sure which topper. I love them both. I really do. So y'all vote. Bunny, kids. And let me know what you think, so I can decide which topper. That would sure help me out, because sometimes it can take me forever to make a decision like that. You know, because when you love them both, you just, oh my gosh. And it's just such pretty material. And then that would go on the you know, on this part. Of course, once I get this full, it's going to be thick. It'll be popping out. And I'm going to put a piece of, I could do a piece of lace or something on it. Make it look real Easterly. So back to this. Let me see here. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see this or not. Here's my brads. I think this might be too big. Oh, look at the little heart. Isn't that cute? That might be too big. Some trees. That fits good on the bottom. Not for the top. That would fit good there, and that would fit good there. Kind of plain Jane though, aren't they? That's a bug. Isn't that pretty? Got ones that look like buttons. I could get that on there. It would be right on there. Because I have several of these. I like the flower. Polka dot. That's kind of cute. That's small. Rich. Not me. That's for sure. Oh, I like the polka dot. Polka dot. Let's see if I can find another polka dot. I might have to take this out of here. Sometimes I need to take it out. To really see. All right, pop it again. Oh, that's better. Oh, we don't need snowflakes. I just really like this enameled. I think that's enameled. Silver. That's pretty too. Oh, I could do the polka dot at the top and this at the bottom. That and that. And then I'm just going to have twine winding around it. That's cute. These are the same size. Well, sort of. You could do something like that, mix it up, right? It's a pretty green. I've got so many brads. I've had brads for years and years and years. So many. You go to a secondhand craft store and I find all kinds of stuff, brads and old paper. I got a whole package unopened of vintage typing paper it is the coolest paper. It's like really vintage typing paper. You can almost see through it, and it holds up real well to stamping or anything like that, and I really love it. I'm kind of hoarding it. I've used it a couple times, but it's like I don't want to use it. Let me see. I may just stick with these two. I really do like those. Got my Christmas pins in here. Or I could do this one on the bottom and this one on the top. Right? I kind of want to do them the same size. I don't know why. I just do. Oh, I got all kinds of things in here, don't I? A dogwood blossom. Well, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to use these two. I just went to my secondhand store. When did I go? Wednesday. And I got myself a label maker. I don't know what I did with it. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. I just got it. Oh, I know what I did with it. I got this, it was $2. And it had labels in it, but it didn't work. The lady told me it didn't work. And I'm like, I couldn't find anything wrong with it, you know? It didn't look broken to me. It would still click. So, boy, I'm squirreling, aren't I? I'm sorry. I'm really squirreling from what I was originally doing here. How much time we got? Well, just about an hour already. Probably should just finish. I'll talk about this in my next one. So let's get this finished. First, I want to come around the edges. I know they're already black, but I just want to make sure that there's no color. There we go. That over there. Get my little punchy tool. Okay. Let's do the pink one on top. Okay. I'm just gonna eyeball this. Okay, so I'm just gonna eyeball the center. And I'm just gonna make a hole here. I'm gonna put this through. I want it tight, but I don't want it too tight because I want to be able to get the string around it. Okay, and I'm just going to flatten that out. Oh yeah, that'll work. Okay, and then I'm going to come down. Okay, well, to be here somewhere. All right. It's going to go down, it's going to be here. Let me just get my ruler out and make sure I put this in the right spot. Okay, I need to move it over a little bit. That'll work. I do want to get this one down. There we go. And I am going to glue this with fabric tack because this is really thick, heavy stuff. I mean, art glitter glue might work, but I just want to make sure that this goes down well. Okay, sorry if you can see my pink hair sticking in the picture there. And I'll put this in under a book for the night. I might even get my sewing machine out later and sew around the bottom of this, you know, around. And there you have a pretty little envelope to put stuff in. And I think what I'm going to do here, probably should have done this. Should have done this beforehand, actually. There you go. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, you've got a little grab spot there. Now I'll get some pretty twine, wrap around it, and just like that. And there you have it. An Easter envelope to go in the back pocket so people can save things. Easter cards, Easter memorabilia. And we'll let that dry. Okay, we've gone over an hour, which I try to keep in 35 minutes. I'm not doing so good, am I? But thank you for stopping by, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. And this is my project with Shaw and Tell Friday. Hashtag Shaw and Tell Friday. That's SHAWANDTELL Friday. Shaw and Tell Friday. It's something that we are doing, little projects. So this was my project for this time. And thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed our time together and hope you have a great week. So if you enjoyed, and please vote on the topper for me. Please, please, please vote because I need the help there. Which one do you want, the bunny or the kids? And you can go back if you just caught up just now. And I would love to see which one's going to end up on the top. So thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Peace. Peace out, everybody. Take care.